In 2019, we sold everything we had, bought a Montana fifth wheel, and took our stories on the road.
So join us, will you? And I got lots of stories.
Yeah, Steve's full of it.
Why would you say it like that? Come on. Really? Really, baby? Come on, I want a do-over. Come on.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.
So we've decided that it's finally time to replace this toilet seal on our toilet. We've already removed the nut covers and the nuts from the base of the toilet. And Steve is now going to disconnect the water. We've already turned that off. So,
here we go. I'm going to take off this. You need to come over on this side or I won't be able to see it.
okay, so we're now going to
take off this.
remove the water line.
Down in there. The water lines.
Yeah, water lines.
There and up there.
And then we will, well, it looks like we need to do a little bit more cleaning. We already cleaned, but...
Okay, let me get, I gotta go back there to get stuff.
One of the things that would be helpful is if you put tank deodorizer in before you start, so you don't have this, smell coming up from your holding tanks. The other thing that's handy to have around, because you've turned off your water, is to have some kind of, wet wipes or something like that, so that you can clean up as you go. And also to have a bowl where you can
Put your parts.
put your parts, but also to
Okay, I'm dripping
absorb any
on the towel there.
water.
There's the first one.
Okay.
So take a picture of if nothing else. You don't have to.
So we're just kind of picking up the few drops of water that are coming from it.
Okay.
Okay.
Heck. And this probably got water in it too.
Yeah, it's on there pretty tight.
It's on there really tight. I don't want to come off.
It needs to come this direction.
You are so cute.
Well, you might want to get to this angle so you're not fighting against it.
My gosh, man.
Well, it should give you confidence that...
Okay, now
Now we just set that off to...
there's no way I can get in there. I need socket set. I don't have it. Can you get to those?
No, because the angle is wrong. You definitely need a socket.
Let's see if I got one.
Okay, guys, I sped this up a little bit because it's pretty tight and the screws are pretty long. It took quite a while for me to get them to come all the way out. And this is ceramic, so you don't want to force it because you could crack things pretty easily. So sped it up there for you, but you got to take these two long bolts out. So pretty exciting stuff.
Okay, we've disconnected the bolts. We're now trying to turn it like a quarter of a turn or like to 11 o'clock. There we go. And then it's supposed to lift off. There we go. Something rattled inside though. Okay, and it lifts off. And there's the culprit. Seal that is just not sealing anymore.
So we need to clean this off.
Yeah, we'll clean that, and we'll clean the, just remove that seal and toss it,
Clean that.
and clean that. Okay, we'll come back to you in just a minute.
So I'm just trying to take off this Probably what caused the seal nut to work is a little bit of corrosion or some kind of buildup.
Hard water deposit, something like that.
Yeah, you see it over here too. It was a lot thicker. So you can zoom in on it a little bit. Yep. And clean it off. Try to get it like to where it looked normal, the way it started. Okay, just about done. That's it.
So we're turning the pedestal over, and we're going to be removing this seal as well. It's pretty disgusting. And cleaning this up as well.
These go somewhere. Okay, so the big one goes on here, like not down in there, but right here.
Goes like that.
Where are we supposed to put
Oh,
the
wait a minute.
Vaseline? No.
Yeah, it goes that direction, but yeah, let's put some Vaseline in there to make it seal very well.
Where am I putting Vaseline?
Just around that rim.
Kind of gross.
Kind of gross.
Okay. Now what? Gotta put that back on top of here.
Now this gets turned over onto this. But we need to, well, we actually just turn it over right now. And
Put the
the
other
new
one.
seal goes in there with more Vaseline. So while you've got the Vaseline out,
Okay. Vaseline, y'all. Never leave home without it. Wait a minute. This is the home.
that and duct tape.
That and duct tape.
Okay. Make sure is it the, yep, like just like that. Okay, now we put the toilet thing back on, the seat back on. And you have to put it in a, like
Well,
a,
there's one other thing that has to be done.
what's that? Okay, put it about 11 o'clock and then turn it and rotate it in. No, yeah. More this direction. Oh, maybe it's backwards, totally backwards.
Oh.
Here's the flush pedal, so
Okay, turn it around. This is heavy. Thank you. And this goes on.
at about 11 o'clock and you've got it about 1 o'clock. Okay, I got to rotate it over. And then we reattach all the things to it.
It's got to go on top of those.
Yeah, copper pipes.
Okay, now.
So we have reattached the screws inside and we've reattached the hose here at the bottom. We're now going to reattach the other hose over here right after we seat it. That's an appropriate word.
Well, that side over here done. Now.
There we go. Did you put down the...
To put down what? Always coming.
I don't know, I'm just checking. Okay,
I think that'll just
think
make
we're
a
good.
gap.
okay, so yes, here.
Okay guys, here's where I had to speed things up again. This is kind of tedious, but little did I know that that seal is shifted over to one side, and when we try to turn everything on, it appears that everything was working just fine because it's snug to the ground, but because the seal is not on right, it's shifted over probably about 2 inches into the hole, and everything that goes in there starts backing up, won't go all the way down. We didn't know for sure what it was until this morning we got up and just took it back up from the ground, found the seal was moved over to one side, and basically went through a lot of this again. Seems to be working just fine now, but key points to remember: put the seal on the ground, then place the toilet over the top. Sounds obvious, but we missed that part. Everything is working now. So I guess the point of all this is that you can do this. Well, Patty and I did it together. Done a few things like this in my lifetime, but not toilets. Not real big on that. But the toilet itself comes apart pretty easily. It twists in two, and this is basically a slow-mo end results of the toilet working, functioning, filling up. That little thing was supposed to cover the top there into the seal, the top seal, and fill full of water, and that keeps it from smelling. The water's or the smell's coming up from below. We use Happy Camper Tank cleaner. I think Patty once mentioned to me that the stuff you can buy at Wally World off the shelf is probably just about as good. But anyway, that's what we use. We started noticing that smelling, the water never stayed where it's supposed to, and it got us a little concerned, so we decided to order the seals on Amazon. They were like 14 bucks. Watched a couple of videos on it and want it to work, so it saved us probably a couple $100 to do this, rather than having to wait to get in to see somebody and have it done that way. So there it is. Hope you enjoy. Talk to you in the next vlog. Hi everybody, welcome back to Riders in the Storm. This is Patty and I'm Steve, and this is a great channel where you can still watch all of our vlogs, all of our videos without commercial interruption.
That's a nice way of saying we don't have enough subscribers yet.
Okay, well, yeah. Hit the like button, subscribe. Tell them where we're at, Patty.
We are at Viewpoint Golf Resort in probably, I guess it's Mesa, Arizona. And it's just a beautiful place. It's got all sorts of wonderful amenities, and it's part of the Thousand Trails Encore collection.
Yep.
So we're here for 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and
as part of the Encore, it costs us a little bit more money, but it's worth it. It's got 3 swimming pools, it's got gobs of pickleball and tennis courts and 2 gyms that you can work out in. It's insane. It's a wonderful, wonderful park. The staff is all super nice.
Yeah, it's a great place, and so we're going to be, just hanging out here for about 12 days while the grandbabies are visiting, and then we will be heading back out boondocking some more.
Yeah, so they're coming over to swim with us a little later, we hope, and then we're going out to dinner. More about that later. Thanks for watching. This was the messy episode because we had to fix the toilet. It was all, but I wanted to say something at the end and have Patty say something. Every once in a while you got to deal with your
with that stuff.
Poopy stuff. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next vlog.
Okay.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friend and your neighbor, but not that friend, not that neighbor, but you know.
The ones that would appreciate the content that we provide.
Thanks guys, see you in the next vlog.
Okay, bye.
Riders on the storm. Riders on the storm.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive